Hey, what's up everybody? It's PJ from Sanctuary Farms. The last video we made was all about sheet mulching. Today I want to talk about a different method of the same concept, but it's instead of using cardboard, it's using a tarp. Basically the same concept to kill everything underneath. You're blocking off sunlight and resources, and everything decomposes underneath. Cardboard is a free resource. It's biodegradable, so it'll biodegrade naturally into the soil. You don't have to wait to put on the mulch later. You can just do it at once. So that's cool. The cons, though, is that the weeds will grow through the cracks if you don't cover it tightly enough. They can also poke through the cardboard, and things can grow on top. Right now we're dealing with this morning glory, and I think it actually came from the wood chips, which is, that's not really a problem. We can't really control that. These morning glories are they're just kind of dominating everything. And there's a few grasses that poke through as well. But let's see what it looks like. The cardboard is going to be totally gone, which is good. But the fact that things grew on top of it, it's just going to be more work we have to deal with. Alright, so the pros about the tarp is that number one, it's reusable. So you do have to make a purchase, but once you get the tarp, you can reuse it over and over again, which is nice instead of the cardboard, which you have to keep on getting, and that can be a pain in the butt. It's convenient, there's no cracks in it, we can lay it all out at once. The cons are is that it looks kind of ugly, and it does take a little more time, but it's definitely, I'm happy with the way it looks. I'm happy that most of the invasive plants died underneath. So a couple weeks from now, we can start reintroducing the native species, and that's going to make work for us way easier. This is really exciting because this is kind of a grand reveal. We put this tarp on 3 months ago, so today we're going to take a look at what everything looks like underneath. Now I should say that when we got this, it was totally dominated by an invasive species called Japanese honeysuckle. And our goal was to get rid of it and reintroduce the native species here. So right here we have some fall sunflower plants that we're reintroducing. But let's go ahead and take a look. There's a moment of truth right here on how effective this tarping method is. Some of this stuff is just so resilient, but look at all of this is dead. This is a variety of just different invasive grasses, but look at this honeysuckle. It's still living in some areas because it spreads so long, so it's going to take even longer for it to die. But this tarp has done like 90% of the work, so if we have to pull a few weeds, that's okay, All of this is the goldenrod, which is a great pollinator plant, and of course it's native to North America. By us getting rid of these invasive species, the native species are going to produce their seeds, and they're going to come back into our nature sanctuary. Bees can really sense your presence, like if they feel like you're harming them or not. If you're just really peaceful around them, they can feel that. So thank you guys for watching. We're happy with this method. Both methods can work. It's just a matter of which method is easier for you.